My Treasure You guest today is not just any OBGYN. Because of her expertise in women's health, she has developed articles for the Dallas Morning News, Vitality Magazine, and she has been the subject of articles in Cosmopolitan, Dallas Women, Dallas Morning News, and Clarity Magazine. Welcome Texas native and Dallas's very own Dr. Kathryn Waldrep. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
So we're going to talk menopause this morning. This is a subject that all women, I don't care who you are going to have to deal with at some point in their life. So first of all, tell us, what exactly is menopause?
Menopause is defined as when you have been 1 full year without a menstrual cycle or without any bleeding. So it's actually the cessation of menstrual cycles, and it's when your ovaries quit producing hormones, and so you quit having periods for a full year.
Wow. So what happens exactly before menopause? Because sometimes I wonder if I'm in that stage already.
That's defined as the perimenopause, and the perimenopause can be anywhere from 2 to 7 years before you actually go through menopause. And during the perimenopausal period, women can have some menstrual irregularities, but they can also have mood swings, hot flashes, night sweats. They can start having irritability, and a lot of times they'll have sleep disturbances as well. That's when they'll wake up at 3 in the morning and think, why can I not get back to sleep?
And we all have experienced that.
So that is not fun.
Not at all. So what age should we look at for the onset of menopause? And if for some reason we don't fit in that time frame, should we be a little concerned or worried?
The average onset of menopause is 51, but women can go through menopause anytime from the age of 40 to the age of 58. I have women in my practice who are still having regular cyclic menses at the age of 58. So it's kind of like a bell-shaped curve where most women are around 50, but it can be any time between 40 and 58 to even up to 60. So any time in that span is normal. And like I said, you may start having some symptoms of menopause anywhere from 2 to 7 years before that. So you can be in your 30s and start having some symptoms of menopause.
So let's talk about these symptoms, because they are jacking me up right now.
You got them, huh?
Yes, I really believe I have them. And I think back to my mother when I was growing up and how she was sitting on the couch and she's just sweating with her fan, saying she was having hot flashes. And I thought it was something she was making up. But you're telling me that hot flashes are real. That's a medical term.
Real. They are so real.
And mood swings too, right?
So real.
Because we thought Mama was just being mean, but you're saying that those are real. That's a real symptom.
It is a very real symptom. The symptoms of menopause can start, like we said, anytime up to 6 or 7 years before women go through menopause. And it's because of the hormones start to decline. And so when the estrogen production starts to decline, women can start having these symptoms. And it doesn't affect every woman the same. Some women will have no symptoms, but 90% of women will have some degree of symptoms. And sometimes the worst thing they experience are the hot flashes. Some women, for the worst, it's the mood swings or the anxiety or irritability. I thought when my mom was going through it, I thought she'd talk about her friends having these nervous breakdowns. And I thought, oh my gosh, everybody has nervous breakdowns when they hit that age. What's that going to be like? And really, I think they were just all going through menopause. Exactly. So, you know, women will come in and they'll say, you know, they're doing okay with the hot flashes, but they cannot stand the anxiety or the mood swings.
Okay. Well, let's switch up a little bit, because in the media, you know, hormone replacement therapy has been hot news, very controversial. Oprah's done something on it. Robin McGraw talks about it. Suzanne Sommer has spoken out about it. Tell us a little bit about what exactly is hormone replacement therapy.
It's replacing the estrogen and progesterone that is not being produced by your ovaries anymore. Okay. And that can be done in a multitude of ways. There's pills, there's patches, there's creams, there's gels, there's rings, there's suppositories that can be used vaginally. So there's a whole lot of different ways that these hormones can be replaced. But what women are talking about the most is what is called bioidentical hormones. And bioidentical hormones, that's really a marketing term. Okay. And what it refers to is a plant-based estrogen or progesterone. Okay. And we don't really know that the plant-based hormones are really any better than any of the other hormones that are on the market, but they've gotten a whole lot of press recently. Okay. There are plant-based hormones that are FDA approved, and because we know more about those that are FDA approved and we know more about the safety and efficacy of those are probably the safest ones.
Okay. Is it expensive?
It probably runs about $50 a month for hormone replacement therapy.
Okay. If my doctor and I decide that that's the best thing for me, how long should you kind of be on that type of treatment?
Well, the American College of OB-GYN has recommended that women take hormone replacement therapy in the lowest dose to get rid of the menopausal symptoms for the shortest duration of time possible.
Okay.
So, for some women that's going to be a couple of years, and for other women that's going to be a much longer period of time, because women's symptoms can last anywhere from 4 to 6 years up to 20 to 30 years.
Wow. So it is an option
It is an option.
to get rid of the hot flashes and the bad moods.
It can definitely help. Plus, there's some other benefits.
Great. Well, thank you, Dr. Waldrep, for being here.
My pleasure.
Treasure You is all about building a community to support, inspire, celebrate, and now educate women. For more information, please log on to my website at treasureyou.org. And don't forget, ladies, to treasure you this week.